true story, Daybreak. On October 3rd, 1999, a cable car in operation suddenly crashed in the Maling River Scenic Area in Guizhou, China. At the moment when the cable car fell, Pan Tianqi and He Huan A. Anwen from Nanning City in the carriage lifted their 2.5-year-old son high. As a result, the child named Pan Zihao only suffered a slight lip injury, while his parents died, one after another. The disaster on October 3rd, 1999, made Pan Zihao, who was only 2.5 years old at the time, orphaned. The story of this life deeply moved singer An Hong. After many contacts, she adopted the child and created songs. Well, sorry for the whiplash. Wow. Han Hong has become a mother, and the boy she adopted back then has already grown up. Now, we know where this is going. Now we understand the story. Now we see what our boy Dimash does with it. Whew, this one's gonna hurt.
就是那个秋天，在看不到花的脸，他有他的秋天，躲进我重生的祭奠，黑暗中泪水上满了双眼，不要离开，不要伤害。想要紧紧抓住他的手，妈妈告诉我，希望还会有看到太阳trở来，妈妈笑了。天亮了，只是一个夜晚，天上星星点点，我在梦里看见我。不 这么做也不是我这次陌生的人指定夜晚为他制造一个美丽的火焰想要紧紧抓住他的手妈妈告诉我今晚还会有让到太阳出来都能找
Wow. Okay. Jeez. Ooh. Okay, so that right there was my first question, right here. So this is not a song that Dimash wrote. This was one of Han Hong's song, The Mother, correct? Make sure I get this right. Wow. Oh. I tell you what, if I didn't know that backstory, it wouldn't have hit me the way that it did. Oh, God. He sets, okay, I have to be careful because he's singing it, but it's her words. So I'll try to be relatively ambiguous about this. They set the scene right away. Now, the whole time, I'm like watching a movie. And it's not a movie, it's a real story. And I'm watching this play out through the lyrics. These details setting the scene for it. And that is contrast. This beautiful autumn day, the fear in their eyes. Contrast. This beautifully scenic place, I heard a deafening sound. Contrast. And then these lines of like seeing the father's face for the last time. The mother's words to him. My father's strong shoulders lifting me up. It's daybreak. And I mean the message about you're left alone in a world of strangers. You don't know what your life is going to look like and the dangers that are ahead of you. The lyrics alone are powerful. But of course, thankfully, Dimash knows how to make you feel. Mother tells me there is still a chance. And I'm going to tell you right now, the garden, to me, symbolically, represents giving some kind of life back to the parents. New life. And even that line, so good. The writing is so good. I want to tightly hold their hands. It's a very simple line, but it's one of those lines that if you have somebody in your life that you miss, holding their hand and you can't, It speaks volumes. That's why I love this guy. He tells a story, and you can tell he is channeling that story while he's doing it. You can't put performances like this out if you're not living that story. Oh, boy. Wow, that was a heavy one. Jeez.